A few months ago, I released a video about a missing person by the name of Sharon McKenzie Cramond, a beautiful woman found on the Vancouver Missing Persons Police website. It states that Sharon was involved in an abusive relationship with her ex-husband, who she split up with in 1981. The website said he reported her missing 5 days after she disappeared. His name was Jim McKenzie. Her family told police that she was a victim of physical, sexual, and emotional abuse at his hands. And that was all the information available to the public about Sharon's case. After failing to find any further information about her and feeling disappointed, I published the video. Then a breakthrough came in the form of a post left on the video. It read, "I am Richard Cramond. Sharon was my aunt. I was just a boy when she disappeared. Not sure how I can help, but if I can do anything, I would like to." I replied back, "I would like to do a new video about her. If you could send me more information about who she was, that would be awesome." And I posted my reply. Patrick Cramond, Sharon's younger brother by 3 years, responded. Sharon was the oldest of 3 siblings that grew up in North Vancouver. Patrick said that their father was strict and the teens left home at 16 and Sharon was 17. He remembers her as being friendly, beautiful, and outgoing, a cheerleader in junior high, and then she went on to attend Delbrook High School in North Vancouver. Delbrook burnt down in January 1977 and never reopened. At 21 years old, Sharon became a flight attendant and began traveling worldwide and rising up in the ranks. After the pressure of odd schedules and back-to-back shifts, she became dependent on sleeping pills, then wake-up pills, and topping that with casual drinking. She eventually succumbed to addiction. After 10 years, she was put on leave to recover. However, she tragically descended into more addiction, a cycle of confusion and mental illness. Patrick tried as best as he could to reach out to Sharon and help her, but Jim McKenzie entered her life and began controlling and abusing her. Jim had an outgoing and charming personality and came across as a charismatic guy until you got to know him. He was full of fantastical stories and had a mean streak, and Patrick considered him a con man, a man with multiple criminal records. Patrick pulled back from Sharon out of fear for his own young family. When Sharon did have a chance to make contact, there were bruises on her face and arms. Jim would claim that she got those bruises in bar fights. Of course, Patrick scoffs at this, saying that she was not violent. She was feminine and meek. Shortly before Sharon vanished, she was in the Abbotsford Hospital after a suicide attempt. Patrick took this as an opportunity for intervention to get his sister some professional help, but he arrived too late at the hospital. She was discharged and returned to Jim. Over the winter of 1981, Sharon's parents, who owned a farm in Abbotsford on Ross Road in the Bradford area, left for Palm Springs. Sharon and Jim stayed at the farm while they were away. It was alleged during this time that Sharon disappeared. She had stopped communication with her mother, and that was very unusual. When her parents returned from Palm Springs, they were concerned over Sharon's absence and lack of communication. Patrick was the family member that reported her missing to the police. Patrick vaguely remembers a police search of the farm and nothing was revealed. Sharon's family is sure that Jim is involved in her disappearance, but nothing has been proven. Patrick is now 77 years old, and he told me that his sister would be 80 if she were alive today. He is quite sure that Jim is no longer alive, as he would be in his 90s, which would mean he took the secrets of Sharon's death and disappearance to his grave. When posed with the question of how he would like his sister remembered, Patrick said he would like her remembered truthfully. There is a fair amount of guilt on my part, and I have had to deal with that for contributing to her problems and not protecting her when I could have in the way I should have. Patrick would still like to see his sister's case solved, her remains recovered, and her murder convicted, but he knows that after 43 years it is highly unlikely. But I do believe that this case can be solved, that there is someone out there that saw something or knows something that will bring this case to a close. Sharon McKenzie Cramond was 38 years old at the time of her disappearance in 1981. If you have any information that may help solve this case, please contact the Vancouver Police Department Missing Persons Unit at 604-717-2530. Her file number is 82-70413.